Sulfates are bad for your hair just based off of, sulfate is a detergent chemical. So when it's cleaning your hair, it's definitely stripping your hair. And those follicles, from research, putting the sulfate shampoo or any type of sulfate product on your hair can have your hair start out like this, your curls, patterns, everything looking bomb. Then over time it goes like this and it separates, and before you know it, it snaps. It's such a strong chemical that's used in shampoos. Anything that's too strong is not good. If it's not moisturizing, if it's not hydrating, try to stay away from it. Again, these are my experience that I've had with these shampoos. So a lot of people say, well, I like it because it cleans my hair. It cleans my hair pretty good. Well, there are other alternatives to use in order to use something that's very damaging to your hair. That may not be damaging at the time that you use it, but can be damaging over time. When I use the shampoo, when I use a sulfate shampoo, it left my hair completely it felt like sandpaper afterwards. It felt dry. It felt like there was no texture. It felt damaged almost, because it was just really dry and it felt like nothing was in my hair, not even my own oils. And if you can't even feel, that's just like if you can't touch your fingers and you don't have any type of oils come through, well, then that's a problem. That's something that is being stripped from the inside out. And in my case, it was the outside in. It causes so much inflation that you will scratch your hair, and your hair may be looking gorgeous, but your scalp is burning for help, and you end up causing sores in your hair. So if you're using these products, again, I would stay away from them, just because if you have eczema, if you have that sensitive scalp, be careful. If not anything you take away from this video, just be careful about what you're putting in your hair. The only reason why I don't go full throttle on, hey, use this, don't use this, is because everybody's hair type is different. Even if you type your hair and say I'm 4A, I'm 3C, whatever, everybody's hair is different, because your skin is not like, your skin type is not like everybody else's skin. You may react to sunscreen that somebody maybe skin is used to. So just because you type your hair doesn't mean we can use the same things. It definitely means we do have similarity here. So just be very aware of what you're watching, and don't be closed-minded or stereotyped to just one thing or one type of hair, because your hair, it has versatility. Another thing that I want to touch on is why I've stopped using oils. Oils have done, in the beginning, castor oil, coconut oil, it does great for stimulating hair growth, but again, because I have eczema, my scalp and my hair texture changes all the time. Like it reacts differently to the sun than it does in the winter. In the spring, when it's the humidity, it reacts differently to when it's in the fall and you're getting that cool breeze or that cold front that's starting to come over. So it's science almost of how I work with my hair. But I haven't been using oils just because when I was using it in the beginning, again, it was making my hair grow, except it was clogging my pores. Oils such as coconut oil and castor oil are very heavy to your hair. So I know there are great reviews and ravings about castor oil and coconut oil. Again, know yourself so that you can know your hair. So that way no one can tell you differently about what's going on with you. Entertainment is entertainment, but there's nothing like knowing yourself, because that way you're not easily influenced by someone or something that can potentially be harmful to you or your hair. So again, the castor oil was just really heavy on my hair, and it didn't matter how light or heavy-handed I was being with my hair. It was like I would moisturize it in the morning, and before it was 10 o'clock, my hair was dry, and my hair texture became very brittle. So it again, in the beginning, in my first video of this year that I showed you about my hair, you know, it definitely made my hair grow, and I do like it for that effect. But if I have to choose whether I like it well rounded or not, I would say not, just because it's just way too heavy. And especially in the summertime, heat and oil is like cooking your hair. What I will say, that I've switched to moisturizers for the summer. Now, will I go back to oils in the winter? I don't know. When you have eczema, or when you have sensitive skin, alopecia, anything that affects your scalp greatly, you are very careful with what you put in your hair. And when something doesn't work, more than likely you do not go back to it, because you know it's going to damage your hair at some point. So will I go back to the oils? I'm not sure. Don't hold my word to it. I don't know. All I say is I'm not using it right now. I'm using moisturizer, and this is how my hair is looking so far. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm not gonna say which moisturizer I've been using thus far, is because, and the reason is, I like to use something for at least a month or so before I give my review on it. And I feel like anybody who's everybody should do the same, because something that works one time may not work for longevity. And that's just my opinion, because anything can fool you once. Fool me twice, alright, that's when I need to take a closer look. Fool me 3 times, now you're just doing it for the look of it, and you're not really being cautious of what you're doing. So I'm gonna wait for a few more weeks before I actually tell you what I've been using in my hair as far as in a moisturizer, so that I can make sure that it's actually working for my hair. As you can see, you see that it's definitely, it looks upkept, kinda. And by upkept, I mean moisturized. But because I like my hair nappy. But as far as in what it's doing internally for me and what it's doing for my hair, I would have to let you know that at the later date. So just so I can make sure that I'm giving you an honest and a real actual factual review, and it's no fluff. So thank you guys for joining me so much on this quick short video. Like I said, if you don't get anything from me, just know to be careful of what you put in your hair, because it can have long-term effects, especially when it comes to sulfates and oils. You definitely want to make sure you know what is in the ingredients itself. You want to know, gain knowledge, excuse me, I'm just all over the place in my head. Gain knowledge about what the product does for your hair, for your scalp, so that way you don't do any harm to your hair when you're making it look pretty, you know. Okay, so if you know of any good moisturizers for natural hair, like I said, I do have dry, I do have sensitive scalp, so if you know of any hair products or natural moisturizers that are good for your hair, feel free to sound off in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on how sulfates have worked or not worked for you, and what oils you've been using that, or why you use oils, and what oils you've been using that has helped your hair, and what has it done for your hair in detail, if you don't mind explaining, just so that I'm not the only person that aware, but people that are watching this and people that view the comments can also know and have tips on other things as well, because we're all here to help each other grow, we're all here to help each other win, and we're all here to help each other become more knowledgeable about the things that are in today's world. And if we're not helping each other, then we're depleting our human race. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and if you just have this extra sensibility about you, feel free to share. I'll see you in my next video, and thank you guys so much for watching again. I truly appreciate it. Bye.